When I first arrived, I remember walking in and I was so scared.
They didn't look at me as an outsider. I was welcome. As a Native man coming in, and they understood that I come from a unique background. And I was encouraged to enhance my background and tie it in with my own treatment plan.
When Volunteers for America was first approached to consider serving Native American populations, it became really apparent to us that this was largely a community that was underserved and very vulnerable, particularly as it related to addiction.
Many of our clients have never left their home reservation, have never traveled outside the boundaries of where they call home.
We began to have discussions about how we could shape our services specific to the needs that these communities have. One of the ways that we gained expertise was through our White Bison certification.
White Bison is a certifying body in Colorado who has created curriculum and methods of working with tribal and indigenous people.
It celebrates culture. Native American traditional culture in general, it's uncanny how similar it is to the program. The values, the principles, that was a traditional way of life, and it celebrates that.
We were afforded the very first White Bison Residential Treatment Center certificate and have maintained it because we believe in their teachings of their founder, Don Koyas, who has created material that follows along through the Red Road to Wellbriety, as well as recognizing the intergenerational trauma issues through their Mending Broken Hearts curriculum.
I first learned about the VOA through our Crow Nation Recovery Center. You know, when I was looking into treatment options and, you know, looking at the various resources in regards to, you know, treating my addiction to alcohol.
Family is such a central part of their culture. And wanting to be around aunts and uncles and grandparents and cousins is more important to them than going out on their own. And one of the things that we strive for is bringing clients in groups so they have a battle buddy, if you will.
Being around other Native Americans, it just was comforting because it was hard to leave home, which is my reservation.
We have cedering on a daily basis. We have sweats once a week, and we have healing circles and specific groups where Native Americans are joined by a clinician and they explore some of the things that led them to their addiction and ultimately coming to treatment.
Just by breaking things down into the 4 directions, the 4 colors.
I appreciate that they brought in elders from the community to, you know, Hassel Lodge or Talking Circle or Smudge, you know, all the various aspects that we practice in our day-to-day lives. And, you know, that made my treatment very, very positive.
That culture that's created, the togetherness, creates a strength and hope that we can leave here, take this back to our homes and help those around us become healthier.
Everything we do has a treatment or a therapeutic focus. While we offer culture, while we bring elders in to teach culture, it centers around healing the whole person. And it centers around that the individual has an addiction or chooses to use because of something that's happened in their life. And so we address that as the primary focus, and then the cultural piece is icing on the cake.
What it did was just kind of ground me and point me in a good direction.
Our discharge rates are the highest in the state, and we're really proud of that. I would say that there's no stronger testimony to the effectiveness of the program than individuals who have went through the program, left, were gone 2 years, and came back and said, I want to be a part of this special program.
In my current, you know, profession, I'm a tribal leader. You know, I work in tribal government. I oversee our Crow Nation Recovery Program, the same program that, you know, provided me with the referral to, you know, the VOA. So now I'm out there in the community sharing my story, sharing how I found healing, how I got back into recovery, and inspiring others to, you know, there is resources out there.
I truly believe that I probably would be dealing drugs or may be dead. They helped me a lot.
You know, I highly recommend the VOA, and you know, there's someone that, you know, has the humility and willing to, you know, utilize those services. You know, I would refer any brother to attend one of their programs.